Welcome. Welcome. I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Lieutenant Don Gansky, the new PI officer, and I will be commanding the Community Relations Bureau. My contact information will be included in the press packet. Welcome today for our accreditation presentation, which will be presented by the New Jersey State Association Chiefs of Police. We are happy to announce that we are the first agency in the state of New Jersey to receive accreditation for both our police department and dispatch center at the same time. Please keep all questions until the end of the presentation. The chief will answer any questions at the end of his statement. There will be a press packet available at the end, conclusion of the presentation, as well as electronic copy. At this time, I'd like to introduce Gloucester Township Chief of Police, Chief David Harkins.
Thanks, Lieutenant. So, again, I want to make some introductions of those that are joining me up here, because this is a great accomplishment. It's a great tribute to the Gloucester Township Police Department, and all those up here had a role to play in that. So I'll start far to the left. I have Lieutenant Don Gansky, again, Community Relations Bureau Commander and our Public Information Officer. Sergeant Nick Katz, he is the supervisor of our Dispatch Communications Unit, who played a very big role, which I'll get into in a few minutes. Captain Jason Giddens, who is the commander of our Community Services Division. Captain Brendan Barton, who's commander of our Administrative Services Division, which our Dispatch Center falls under. Also want to introduce Councilwoman Helen Albright Troxel, who's representing Gloucester Township Council at this presentation. And our mayor, Mayor David Mayer, who we could not have gotten any of this done without the support of him. To my right, Deputy Chief Anthony Minazzi, who is actually the accreditation manager for this project. I also have Captain John Stolzheimer, who is attending, who is the captain. He is our Operations Division commander. Captain Harry Delgado, retired from South Brunswick Police, who currently works for the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. He is the Accreditation Program Director who oversees this accreditation, and Executive Director Mitch Sklar of the New Jersey State Association Chiefs of Police, who is here for this presentation. I also want to acknowledge someone who couldn't make it because of a family emergency, but that is Detective Sergeant Adam Olano, who is also a big part of getting this project of accreditation done. I'm proud to announce that the Gloucester Township Police Department has achieved accreditation for both law enforcement agency and a public safety answering point, which is called a PSAP, for our dispatch center from the prestigious New Jersey Association of Chiefs of Police. The Gloucester Township Police Department is the first police department in New Jersey to receive accreditation for both the agency and the dispatch center at the same time. Upon my appointment as Chief of Police on November 1st, 2019, achieving accreditation was a goal to improve our already strong police agency. Getting this project started was delayed by the COVID-19 pandemic, and the process began approximately 2 years ago. Accreditation was accomplished through the diligence and dedication of the team here at Gloucester Township Police Department. While it's a tremendous effort by many of my staff, everybody had a role to play in this. I want to recognize a few who oversaw the implementation of the accreditation process. Deputy Chief Anthony Minazzi was assigned as the accreditation manager from the beginning and oversaw all aspects of this accreditation process. Detective Sergeant Edward Olano, assigned to the Special Projects Unit, was responsible for the bulk of the field work of getting the accreditation done. Sergeant Nick Katz was assigned as the Support Services Bureau Commander, was responsible for the bulk of the accreditation work for our PSAP Dispatch Center accreditation. In addition, I want to acknowledge our assigned project manager from Lexipol, who's joining us here today, retired Washington Township Police Captain Dennis Sims. Dennis was there as our consultant along every step of this project. He guided us to improve our practices, and we're grateful to Lexipol for assigning him to work with us. We couldn't have had anybody better, so Dennis, I want to acknowledge and thank you for that. I also want to acknowledge our mayor, Mayor David Mayer, our township council, our business administrator, Tom Cardis, and the entire township administration for their unwavering support to accomplish this great achievement for us. We could not have achieved it without this teamwork and demonstration by the leadership of the Township of Gloucester. The New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police describes accreditation in the following way: Accreditation is a progressive and time-proven method of assisting law enforcement agencies to calculate and improve their overall performance. The foundation of accreditation lies in the adoption of standards containing a clear statement of professional objectives. Participating agencies conduct a thorough self-analysis to determine how existing operations can be adapted to meet these needs and objectives. When the procedures are in place, a team of trained independent assessors verifies that the applicable standards have been successfully implemented. This accreditation will last us 3 years, at which time we'll go through a re-accreditation process, but it's also set up a process we are constantly checking to ensure and assessing ourselves to ensure that we're maintaining the standards that we achieve today. During the accreditation process, this process makes you examine all critical functions of the agency and the dispatch center. We reviewed and updated most of our departmental and dispatch center policies, conducted a full and complete audit of our property and evidence room, and implemented oversight checks to ensure compliance with all the best practices mandated by the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. I'm also proud to recognize that the Department of Justice recognizes this accreditation as an independent credentialing body and recognizes the accreditation done by the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. This means that achieving accreditation, the Gloucester Township Police Department now complies with Presidential Executive Order 13929 called the Safe Policing for Safe Communities. And the benefits of this include the independent assurance that we are utilizing the very best law enforcement and dispatch center practices. The accreditation process actually enhanced our already strong community policing programs. One of the benefits includes a reduction of liability insurance premiums for the township as well. I'm very, very, very proud of the men and women of the Gloucester Township Police Department. They live out our tenets of compassion, courage, honesty, respect, fairness, and integrity day in and day out as they serve this great community of Gloucester Township. And this accomplishment is just not for me or for the command staff, it's for all the men and women of this agency. This accomplishment of being the first agency and dispatch center in New Jersey to receive accreditation at the same time from the New Jersey Association of Chiefs of Police is an acknowledgement of all that hard work and dedication. With this, I'd like to introduce Captain Harry Delgado of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police, the director of the accreditation program. Captain Delgado.
Thank you, Chief. It is indeed my honor here today on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission to help celebrate this very outstanding achievement today. It's the first agency in the state of New Jersey that has actually obtained dual accreditation at the same time in the entire state of New Jersey. So that is certainly something to celebrate. So the Gloucester Township Police Department has made a commitment to adhering to best practices at the state and local and national level in a highly regarded statewide law enforcement accreditation program. This program, administered to the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Accreditation Commission, has helped to transparently demonstrate the professionalism and preparedness of state's law enforcement agencies. The New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police Law Enforcement Accreditation Program is purposefully designed to enhance the professionalism and transparency in the state's public safety system. Now, during these uniquely challenging times and the threat to our health and safety, encouraging law enforcement agencies to follow standardized practices and policies is potentially life-saving and cost-effective investment of time and resources. Accreditation gives an agency a preparedness plan and verification of excellence. Accreditation status represents a significant professional achievement. The Gloucester Township Police Department became the first law enforcement agency in the state of New Jersey to earn simultaneously accredited status for both the law enforcement operations and the Public Safety Emergency Communications Center. So Gloucester Township Police Department and the Public Safety Emergency Communications Center met the Commission's best practices standards, achieving this highly prized recognition of law enforcement professional excellence. I should add that to what the Chief just stated before. So what we're talking about is two incredible achievements brought together. So For the regular operations of law enforcement, you need to meet 112 standards, 49 for the dispatch center. But what is not typically said or mentioned is the fact that many of those standards require multiple proofs of compliance so that the agency can actually be assessed as having met those standards. So research shows that accredited agencies have 11% fewer police professional liability claims, 18% fewer worker compensation claims, and 31% fewer auto liability claims. And as the chief mentioned before, municipalities that participate in male-affiliated JEF stand to receive substantial insurance premiums discounts when the police department attains accreditation. But in addition to these fiscal advantages, there are other very important benefits to accreditation. Accreditation provides you objective evidence of an agency's commitment to excellence in leadership, resource management, and service delivery. Government officials can be more confident in the agency's ability to operate efficiently and meet community needs. Now, accreditation embodies the precepts of community-oriented policing. It creates a forum in which police and citizens work together to prevent and control challenges confronting law enforcement and provide clear direction about community expectations. Officers in accredited agencies, as I see many here present today, can take pride that they have been objectively recognized for their professionalism and adherence to the highest standards. And in closing, I must add, out of the report that is submitted to me, which then goes with the recommendation to the Commission, it was mentioned by the assessors, and I'll paraphrase, under the leadership of Chief David J. Harkins, a high level of competence, leadership, and professionalism is evident within the agency. It is the opinion of the assessment team, which I certainly concur with, that Gloucester Township Police Department is a highly professional and committed agency which exemplifies all of the tenets of law enforcement accreditation at the state and national level. So therefore, again, I say it is indeed my honor here today, on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police and the New Jersey Law Enforcement Commission, to congratulate Chief David J. Harkins, Accreditation Manager Deputy Chief Anthony Minosi, the members of the Gloucester County Township Police Department, the mayor, the council, and those citizens that they so proudly serve for achieving the state dual accreditation, joining a very exclusive group of law enforcement agencies that make this important commitment to excellence in policing. So to all indeed, congratulations, Chief. The both certificates on the ESOLs for you to obtain. Otherwise, I would be presenting them to you.
Very good, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
At this time, I'd like to introduce the Executive Director of New Jersey State Chiefs Association, New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police Executive Director Mitch Sklar.
It's my pleasure to be here. I won't repeat everything that Harry said, that the Chief said. Just on behalf of the Chief's colleagues from all over the state, it's my pleasure to be able to come here today to recognize this great achievement. It's a recognition that is not simply given, it is well earned. Our program director, Harry Delgado, outlined just what it takes to get accredited. The men and women standing up here and in the back really understand what it takes to get accredited. This is a tremendous achievement, recognizing an outstanding police department. The only thing I want to add is a recognition of the key component of leadership in attaining something like this. Under the chief and the deputy chief and the mayor and council, it takes a commitment to be able to, and it takes quite a bit of moral courage to allow outside assessors come in and take a look at the way you operate. Right? It's one thing to know you do a good job. It's another thing to have an outside independent body come in and assess your operations. It takes quite a commitment. As Harry mentioned, they passed with flying colors. It's a tremendous achievement. So on behalf of your colleagues from up and down the state, it's just my pleasure and honor to be here today to recognize this achievement. Congratulate you, Chief, Deputy Chief, and all of your staff, and all the men and women of the police department and the leadership of the township on this terrific achievement.
Thank you. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce the Mayor of Gloucester Township, Mayor David Mayer.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Good afternoon. This year, we are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Gloucester Township Police Department. And today, as you have heard, we're celebrating another significant accomplishment in the history of that department. As you heard, the first department in the state of New Jersey to be accredited for both dispatch and police operations. Now that didn't happen overnight. It is no small feat. A lot of work, a lot of hard work went into making today a reality, and I I want to thank Chief Harkins for your leadership and for your vision. Deputy Chief Manassi, thank you for your hard work, as well as Detective Sergeant Olano and Sergeant Katz, and the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. You know, I think one of the most important responsibilities of a mayor is to make sure that the residents of their community are safe. And thanks to the hardworking men and women of the Gloucester Township Police Department, our community is safe. There's a reason why other jurisdictions look to Gloucester Township for advice, look at different programs that we have here. There's a reason why our juvenile recidivism rate is below 5%. There's a reason why year upon year the crime rate goes down. There's a reason why this department is part of the fabric of our community through our many community policing initiatives. I tell everyone that I sleep very well at night, knowing that the men and women of this department are on duty. And that I, on behalf of our town council and myself, again, Chief, I want to thank you for your leadership.
Thank you, sir.
And again, for your vision. And thank all the men and women of the Gloucester Township Police Department for what you do day in and day out for the residents of our community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. So in closing, I just want to again reiterate what a great achievement this is for us, a lot of time and effort, and it couldn't have been done without the teamwork. We're also, I think it's appropriate that we're celebrating this today as we begin acknowledgement of our telecommunicators. This is National Telecommunicators Week, where we honor the men and women that also work in our dispatch center, and for them to achieve this achievement of get this achievement of being accredited. Again, a lot of work put into that, and I thank all of the staff and all the men and women of the Gloucester Township Police Department for all the effort they put in, as well as the state chiefs, New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police, for taking the time to come down to acknowledge this. It means a lot to us. Mayor and council, I am very grateful for the support that this police department receives from you on a daily basis. So with that, we'll conclude this presentation. Thank you all for coming today.